This video is for educational purposes. Kishoreganj is a district in Dhaka division, Bangladesh. Earlier it was a Mohkama under the Mymensingh district. It was taken 2,495.07 square km of land from Mymensingh district to form present-day Kishoreganj district. Kishoreganj consists of 8 municipalities, 13 upjilas, 105 union parishads, 39 wards, 145 mahallas, 946 muzas and 1775 villages. Kindly subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends and families. According to the 2022 census of Bangladesh, Kishoreganj district had 760,958 households and a population of 3,267,630, 27.4% of whom lived in urban areas. The population density was 1,215 people per km2. The literacy rate, age 7 and over, was 67.5%, compared to the national average of 74.7%. Kishoreganj contains 3,980 mosques, 530 temples, and 7 churches. The overwhelming majority of its residents are Muslim. Kishoreganj district is a place of Islam and Hinduism. The Meghna and Brahmaputra rivers have contributed to its development. Many traditional events are observed every year, including Kurikai Mela, a celebrated shrine-oriented festival held every year on the last Monday of the month of Maf at the shrine in Kadiati Thana. The notable Shamsuddin Aulia, one of the figures of Hajrat Shah Jalal, died there. Jangle Bari Fort is in the Jangle Bari village of Karimganj Upjala. It was once a strong outpost of the Bengal ruler Isa Khan, who erected several structures inside the fort area. It was severely damaged by the Great Earthquake in 1897. Isa Khan's descendants still live in the village, and currently Isa Khan's 14th descendant, Diwan Amin Dao Khan, lives in the fort. Egaro Cinder is a village in Kishoreganj. The village is situated on the east side of the river Brahmaputra. The name of this village is found in the Akbarnama by the historian Abul Fazal. There is a debate among historians about the history of Egaro Cinder. Some engraved silver coins, iron axes, lances and bows and arrows were discovered there presumed to be from the 10th century BC. Historians also believe that Egaro Cinder was inhabited since 1000 BC, i.e. the time of the Mirza. There lived many tribals named Kok and Hajong. Egaro Cinder was a center of trade and commerce. In 380 AD Egaro Cinder was under the reign of Dobak state. After that this region was reigned by the king of Kamarupa. Another historical analyses prove that in the 8th century Egaro Cinder was an important river port where Muslim traders exported and imported their product with Rome and Paris. In the 10th century Egaro Cinder was under the control of Azaba, a king of Hazrati. Asbaha triumphed over this land by defeated King Badong. But after some years Asbaha was beaten by Bibid Raza and Bibid Raza was the first popular king of this land. In his time, Egaro Cinder was reborn again. He built spectacular palaces, forts, big canals, temples etc. In the second part of the 10th century King Srisho Chandra controlled this land. After that this area might be governed by Shan king and then it is included with the land of Kamarupa. In the beginning of 14th century the king of Gura, Firoz Shah succeed to win Egaro Cinder. In 1338 Sultan Fakhruddin Mubarak Shah take the authorization of this ancient land. It was seemed that when Sultan was in a critical position, he took shelter in Egaro Cinder. In 1577 Isa Khan declared Egaro Cinder a sovereign state. In his age this place appeared as a remarkable place of trade and commerce. In the fort of Egaro Cinder there held a massive battle between Isa Khan and Munsingha, the general of Akbar. But in the battlefield Munsingha was greatly impressed by the boldness and hospitality of Isa Khan. In one stage when they carried out a duel, Munsingha's sword broke down. Isa Khan did not take his life and most surprisingly he offered his own sword to Munsingha. He said, "I could not kill any helpless person." And then they made an agreement in the battlefield. Akbar granted Isa Khan a jagar lease over 22 parganas. After Isa Khan, Egaro Cinder as a distinct entity was again lost to history. In the reign of Shah Jahan in 1638, the king of Assam attacked Egaro Cinder. Though he was not competent to defeat the warrior of Shah Jahan, he destroyed this land ruthlessly when he fled from the battlefield. There is a mosque with the name Sha Mamud Mosque. It is an attractive building at Egaro Cinder. Maybe dated sometime around 1680 AD. The mosque stands at the back of a slightly raised platform, which is enclosed by a low wall with a gateway consists of an oblong structure with duchala roof. The mosque proper is a square structure, 5.79 m a side in the inside, and is emphasized with octagonal towers on the 4 exterior angles. All these towers shooting high above the roof and terminating in solid kiosks with cupolas were originally crowned with colossa finials, still intact in the southern one. The western wall accommodates inside 3 mihrab, the central one semi-octagonal and the side ones rectangular. The central doorway and central mihrab are larger than their flanking counterparts. The mosque has 4 axially projected frontons, each corresponding to the centrally located doorways and the central mihrab. The parapets and cornices are horizontal in the usual Mughal fashion. All the mihrabs are enriched with terracotta decoration. The mihrabs are arched having cuspings in their outer faces. The pilasters, supporting the mihrab arches, show a series of decorated bands topped by a frieze of petals. The spandrels of these arches, though now plain, must have been originally enriched with terracotta plaques. Above the rectangular frame of the central mihrab there is a row of arched niches filled with varieties of small trees containing flowers. The mosque should specially be noted for its 4 axially projected frontons with bordering ornamental turrets, a device which must have been borrowed from the 4 axial Iwan-type gateways of the Persian-influenced North Indian Mughal standard mosques of Fatehpur, Agra and Delhi. Sadi Mosque is another structure of Egaro Cinder. It's one of the best conserved monuments in the country. A Pertain inscription tablet, fixed over the central mihrab, record that the mosque was built in 1062 AH, 1652 AD, by one Sadi, son of Sheikh Shahru, during the reign of Shah Jahan. Measuring 25 feet aside, the single-domed square mosque was built on a raised piece of land. There are 3 arched entrances in the east, and 1 each in the middle of the north and the south sides. The central archway, which is larger, is set within a slightly projected rectangular frame, but the flanking archways are contained within slightly recessed rectangle. The Qibla wall is recessed with 3 semi-octagonal mihrabs, which correspond to the 3 eastern doorways. The mosque represents a happy blending of Mughal elements with the Sultanate architectural traits characteristic of Bengal. The remains of the fort are still visible near the site of the Sadi Mosque. In this fort Isha Khan fought against Man Singh, the general of Akbar. Recently some valuable antiques have been found in this place, which attest to the important history of this place. In Egaro Cinder, many pious and kind religious leaders came here for inviting people into the light of Islam. Some of them named Borapira Mazar, Shah Moizuddin Shah Manyanun of Sholakia Shaheb Bariai, Samsuddin Bakhari, Fakir Garibullah Shah, Syed Ahmed Rumi, Nigran Shah, and so on. Their mazars are situated in this village. The mazar of Garibullah Shah is in a hill-like higher position. People treat their mazar with great respect. But it is a matter of great pleasure that there are no superstitions and fanatic activities because the villagers are very much conscious about this matter. The mazar of Samsuddin Bakhari is situated at Kurikai, Kadiati, Kishoreganj. It is a historical place of Kishoreganj District. Samsuddin Bakhari was a tour companion of Shah Jalal. They came together. Samsuddin Bakhari Mazar is also known as Kurikai Mazar. The fair is held here every year to mark the death anniversary of Shamsuddin Bakhari. The fair is according to the Bengali calendar. The fair started from the second last Monday of the Maf month of Bangla year, and it continues till the following Monday, last Monday of the month. As it is an ancient place, there are many fairy tales which have become popular in this village. There are tales about the big pond of Bibid Raza and his wife, 2 Cannon of Isa Khan and so on. Thank you for watching this video. Kindly subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends and families. See you in the next one.